Hi everybody and welcome back to La Capricornia with me, Priscilla Moreno. As always, make sure you stay until the end for your full guided message. Okay, you guys, so getting straight into it, I want to talk about how we need to stop living the life that everybody wants us to live. We need to live for ourselves. And I know I say this all the time, be authentic, be yourself, choose you. Stop listening to people that are not supposed to be meant in your life anymore or that are not giving you the right things, But I will say this 1,000 times more, you guys. Right now is a time where it's very important to be doing the things you love, to choose yourself, and to live your life your way. I mean, I've said this a billion times as well, but at the end of the day, you're the one who's living it, Nobody else at the end is going to say, oh, my bad that you lived your life incorrectly. Here you go. You get to redo it. No, you don't. Like, this is the life you have, and your choices are yours, and that's your life to live. And I know it's been getting very hard, especially with social media, family members, everything like that. It's very hard to get away from people telling you what to do. Even when you're like telling people like, I'm so happy this is, I'm choosing this path and this is what I'm going to do and this is going to be what I want to aim for. You can be so excited and it can be so in line with you, but there will be a billion people telling you, no, this is not the right thing. This is not the right time. Oh, this is dumb. Or why would you want to do this? Or, it's just, the list goes on. And on top of that, our family members, like, I love my family. I love them to death. But one of the things that I'm very happy with is I did not stay in line with a lot of things that they wanted me to. And at the time, I felt so terrible by it, you guys. So I definitely get it. I get it. I felt bad. I felt like I was a disappointment. I felt like I was not enough. I felt like the way that they looked at me, was just kind of like, oh, she's never going to make it. She's not going to be anything. Like, she ruined her life. And they can make you feel this way. And sometimes even without saying it 100%, like, you can feel it, And again, you guys, no bashing on my family because they have been supportive. But even though they've been supportive, we all know, like, especially me being an empath, like, I know, I get the vibes, especially from my parents, where sometimes they've been like, you're going to be great, or, okay, yeah, I'm glad you're doing this, but then they have that resistance, and I know they don't mean it in a bad way. It's more of they want to make sure I'm fine, I'm doing okay, and I'm happy, they want the best for me, but sometimes it's hard to distinguish, what is the best for you and what really is for you. And I'm not saying that's two whole different things, because their best might not be your best. We hear tons of stories of people who were like, oh yeah, I did everything that my parents told me, I succeeded, I did all these things, and at the end of it all, they're not happy, or they're stuck in a situation that they don't want to be in. Or even when it comes to, like, I know recently I was talking to a friend, and this friend told me, this is what I have to do, and I can feel it. This is how old I am. I have to be married at a certain age. I have to have this family and stuff like that, and I'm not there. And they were like so stressed out about this, right? Because, that age was coming up in their mind of what they feel. And, they've even mentioned, like, family members making comments and things like that. And it's like, so you're going to let somebody else dictate, when to do this? So does that mean you're just going to, like, pull the first person you see off the street and be like, hey, I got to get this done by tomorrow. Let's get married. Let's have kids. Like, let's do whatever, right? No, that all sounds ridiculous, right? But some people feel like that, almost like they have to do something like that. And it's like, why? Why are you going to be in something that, you are probably not going to be okay in, because it's not what you want, or it's not in line with you at the moment. If this person truly wanted that for themselves, that's a whole different story. But if, you're being forced, or you're aligning with what somebody is telling you, or you're being made to feel bad. And this was not a religion thing, you guys. Like, this was just them and how they were feeling because of their age. They were turning 30, so it was like that headset of like, I'm turning 30, you know. So yeah, so it's like you're gonna let that dictate your life because you feel you should have this at this time. And I know we all have goals, you guys. I know we all have goals, and it's okay to sometimes let them go and say, okay, you know, it's totally fine. One of the things that I've even noticed is even when you are meeting those goals, it's totally okay to like rearrange them. And the reason why I say that is because I have met a couple goals. So like one of my goals was to be an inventory manager before I was the age of 30. I was 28 when I turned into an inventory manager. And then I had to literally rearrange the rest of my goals because I had this whole thing, okay, this by this by that, this by that, right? In line with what I was hoping. But because it happened here, you know, now I had to rearrange in my head the timelines and the things and everything I was going to do, you know? And it's not a bad thing, you guys. It's just rearranging it. And maybe sometimes that isn't even the thing for you. So I know for me, like I've always said it, like at work, like I've always felt that I'm on a certain path, but then I was like, wait, like, is this really the path that I want, you know? Or is it the path that I'm being told that I have to take, you know? And in the process of it, I ended up realizing there was like a billion different paths I could have taken and still end up at the end goal that I wanted. And it's totally up to me, you know, do I want to go through here? Do I want to go through there, you know? And at the end of the day, I'm making some choices, you guys. And, you know, you'll see how that's working out in the next couple of months. But I'm making some choices and I'm very excited. And I love that I see that for me now, you know, that the path that I thought it was, maybe it's not. I can probably get there in a whole lot better way, and I'll be way more prepared for it than what I feel like now. And that's just a message for you guys right now is, like I said, I definitely feel we have to choose ourselves. We have to stop listening to everybody telling us how we should live it, what we should do. What kind of life are you going to have if you just keep listening to everybody else and you're never going to live your own life? You're just going to be dependent on everyone else. And what happens when those people aren't there? Because like I said before, nobody's going to give you that time back for their thoughts on how your life should have gone, and nobody's going to try to help you pick up those pieces. Sadly, those people are probably going to be like, oh, it didn't work for you? Well, good luck, you know? Or even if they do help you, it's going to be, you know, with that like, oh, you know, like they failed at this and blah, blah, blah. And it's a horrible feeling, you guys. I get it, but we need to stop looking at things like that. And I'm not saying, you know, you can't fail, or because you feel it isn't the right path, you shouldn't listen to people. If it works out for you guys, it works out for you guys. But make sure it's in line with you. Make sure it's in line with you. And failure is just always another opportunity. So if you are living a certain life right now that you were told to live, hey, if it's not working out, there's always that chance to stop and do your thing, you know? Okay, you guys, so now I'm going to read your tarot messages. Okay, so the first card that I'm getting is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, it's really making me feel like you're thinking about something. So I know last month it was all about transformations. This month, you guys, I definitely feel like we're coming off of that. I definitely feel like you're thinking about a lot of things. There's been a lot of things that were brought to light. You got clarity on a lot of things. And I think it's just that feeling of like, oh, like, do I really want to do this, you know, or what should I do? Or maybe, like I said, there was something that you tried and you're like, I hit a wall. Like, you know, like, what am I supposed to do? Maybe I wasn't supposed to do this. And I really do feel like it's just a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thinking. It's, you know, he's holding the world in his hand, like just thinking of a billion possibilities. What should he do? Where should she go? What should we do? And I really feel like you really need to, like I said, stay in line with yourself, do the things that you want, and honestly hold on for a little bit. Hold on for a little bit. Any change is going to have some type of resistance until you get that going, right? You know, if I were to change my diet, you know, I'm not gonna lose, you know, whatever weight in 2 seconds just because I ate a salad. Like, it's gonna be me continuously eating healthy, finding the right diet for me that's right for my body, and making sure that it's in line with me. Like I said, not everybody, you know, you can get told a billion different diets are right for you, but, you know, they might not be. You might have to kind of make your own by mixing them all together because, you know, you have a certain something going on with you. I know for me, like, I have a very sensitive stomach, and I actually have something that I have to be very careful with when I eat certain foods. So not every diet works for me, and sometimes I have to mix and match, and I have to be careful with certain things. Okay, so the next card is the Temperance. So yes, you guys, I'm being told that it's almost feeling like you're saying, like, should I have done this? Like, maybe I should stop. Maybe I should, you know, maybe I'm shaking too much things. And it could be even like the things around you are changing and you're doubting yourself. And again, you guys, it goes back to when you make decisions and when you go through these transformations and you choose certain things, sometimes it can feel a little bit lonely. You can feel a little like disoriented almost. I don't know how to explain it. So like, I know when I first moved here, you know, like, I loved where I lived at, but it was a little like overwhelming. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for, is overwhelming, because I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna remember X, Y, and Z, you know? And it feels like everything, you know, so much information is being thrown at you, so much new things, you know, and sometimes we doubt ourselves, like, okay, can I really do this? Like, I don't know if I can, you know? And you guys got this. Don't give up. I think you just need to get used to this. You need to find that routine and, you know, get in there. You guys hold on to it. You're heading down the right path. You just got to keep aligned and don't give up. Don't give up just because it feels scary or uncomfortable. Like, we have to keep moving forward. And we have the Justice card. So you guys, yes, we're getting justice. I'm really excited by that, because that is to me coming as in, you know, the things that you've been manifesting are coming to light, and they might not be 100% what you're expecting. It might be different. I do feel like things are getting rocked up a little bit, but it feels like what's coming to you, it's balanced. It's what's meant for you. And as long as you're aligned with that and you're you know, that's what it's going to be. And let me get your guided card now. Okay, connect with music. It does say, thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music, which is actually pretty interesting. It actually connected with me a lot right now. So basically, this is telling you that maybe you need to like listen to music to kind of relax a little bit. And it could even be maybe you need to listen to inspirational music. Maybe change the type of music you're listening to. And this actually hit a lot, you guys, because one of the things that I have noticed is my music style has changed a little bit. And it's not saying that, oh, I don't like this anymore, because I actually like every type of music. But there was a time where I was just listening to like a lot of songs talking about certain things, about a situation. And, you know, I remember listening to this music and I was like, yeah, you know, singing my heart out, going with the pain with it, feeling it, you know, feeling like it connected with me. And I started noticing that I'm starting to like change into something else. And it's not even just, I guess, the type of music, it's more of what it's saying. The words of these lyrics are starting to connect with me differently. And maybe that's what it is, you guys. Maybe you're being guided into, you know, stop living in this feeling and move forward. Like, let go of it, accept it, love it, say thank you for whatever you taught me, and let's move forward into this new era, you know, whatever that is. And I'm definitely feeling it's that you got this, you're going forward, you're moving, you're leveling up era. So I definitely do feel like that's what it's telling you. And I don't know, if you guys feel like that one connects with you guys, let me know, because like I said, this one actually, it really hit hard right now, you guys. Like, it actually made me realize that. And then I'm going to pull like a little bonus card from the Coffee Cup Tarot cards. And you have Heart. So it does say new love and love on there. So, like I said, I really don't like love readings, but I do feel like something good is coming your way, something new. And maybe it doesn't have to do with love because, of course, not everybody's single, but maybe it has to do with somebody showing some love towards you, something coming, or maybe something that you didn't think was there. So maybe it was like, I thought this person was so against me doing this, and then maybe you do it, and then this person is like, I love this for you, blah, 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 and it's like gushing about it, and you're like, I would have thought you would have been so against this, like, whether it's mom, dad, or somebody in your life. But maybe that's what it means. Or it could be, like I said, new love coming your way, and even confirmations of it. So, okay, you guys, that's the message for this week. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on my other social media so you guys can keep up with me. Have a great week.